Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. Today, Nissan Stadium as these two teams square off for a chance to be the champion of the Music City Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Aller.
Yeah, he's throwing butters.
Right away. Holds it in down the sideline.
Oh, man. Oh, that's a punt? Oh.
Saving tackle made there after the long completion.
And I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
And the pass is knocked down, incomplete, but they were in the neutral zone. Defense jumped, and it's going to negate a really good play. Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Toss sweep to the right. Running to Green. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
How many ways can I get it to my running back who's a baller in space? This is a really good job. Just toss it to him, right? I want to throw it to him. Yeah, I want to run up the middle, but I want to get it to him as many ways as I can. Toss it to him, get him on the edge, do a good job sealing the edge. He'll do the rest. Just give him the ball in space, good things will happen.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you start the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense.
Yeah, Baker and Marcelli.
Going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. to throw. It's SZN. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to...
Breaks into the open. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy play.
Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Got some room in to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Aller. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons. He's going to fire deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
On the ground, it's Singleton. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Firing toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Here's the handoff. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's SZN. Grab near the marker, it's Peoples. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the pass.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pulls it in, it's Smith. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And the Buckeyes are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down.
No, pump fun.
Extending the play. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Still connected to.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pick off! What a play by this
Not connected to space station.
Finally brought down, but what a play not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
I do a thing for like to enter to both teams. Ooh! Move! Move!
Finds some fresh air. Crosses the 35. There he goes.
Ah! What did I say?
The tag. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
That's crazy. I would give a scan my ID and make that a real quick.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
This over 2K. This, say it with me. This over 2K.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Yeah. You know,
back to throw, it's
you
SZN1.
can change your script at any time.
Here's a hit. Stands in and takes the hit. On target over the middle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State, the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Using his legs, it's Peoples. Powers through the defender. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long. Now you're set up to throw.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And a nice play by the defense. Third and short, you're thinking run most of the time, but a really nice job playing tight on the wide receivers, playing the pass and giving no space for the offense.
Now on fourth down,
that's the memory plus the
graphic.
I explain it to you. I'm not going to get about it.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the run. It's Tate. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it here in the completion.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through it. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ohio State. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in a short period of time in that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating. You're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
You're looking at bio options, but you're guaranteed bio.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to get right back to it. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse. I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in the stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for a man. It's Aller. He tries to take the top off. Finds a spot in the middle. Open spaces. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Penn State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation.
I'm in the middle.
To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes
are, but like you can still snipe it.
Coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Because they're backing. It's a third down. Actually, don't worry about this drive. Don't worry about it.
Get to the two-point conversion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
So precise.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout.
Damn, oh my gosh, he's a
terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
See, I told you, don't worry about this drive.
Prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness,
I got lucky.
Recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks, and you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses every year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell to me.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's SZN. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Easy.
Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 26-yard line after he picked up 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Direct snap. Slithers into space. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll give it to him again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass.
Oh my gosh.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged out of the air. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
And he makes the extra point. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They try to get it outside on the left.
Oh my gosh, look at the block.
Oh, he's still going. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line in the running game, making his presence felt. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
All season long.
Looking for a man. It's Aller. Quarterback moving. On the move to the right, looking for a big one.
Oh my.
Oh, the speed span, he's free. He's loose. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Got his man quick. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
You didn't put nothing on this drive, right?
start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again, deep down the field, but it falls in.
And the Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And he's still running after the
Oh, my God.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw, it's Aller. He's got an open man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Got some room to run. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the 1st half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this 2nd half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the ground, it's Peoples. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. With that play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's SZN1. Floating away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49.
1st and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another 1st down, 1st and 10 again.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback. He gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Smith. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that 1st half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna run it. It's Donaldson.
Oh my God, Ross! Oh my God!
Touchdown, Ohio State.
This nigga Ross.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Looking downfield, it's SZN. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Trying to beat him to the left. He breaks a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Penn. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Tosses it incomplete.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face. Going for it inside your own 40. Intercepted, number 19.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Give me that. Let's go. Deluca. American.
Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by game tackling.
All right, offensively, you're not having a lot of success right now running this thing to the perimeter. The defense was there. They were ready for that. You made one guy miss. They still got you for a TFL. You might have to think about getting back to running between the tackles.
To the air. It's Aller. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? He's got it. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Man, how hard is it to defend? You have a weapon like this, a running back that can play wide receiver. You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Coleman, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult.
He's got it out. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely.
Texas cannot beat the Rock without.
To the air on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Yeah, he's scheming off the end.
He just got rid of the football.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Looking for room. It's Peoples. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with a tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Unloads to the wideout. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's SZN. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Oh, this is exactly what I'm prepared, but load as far as he's never gonna go down in a fight. Damn, buddy, let me get out of here and tell us the game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. They're looking to throw on second and short. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. He wants to change this route. What a ride it's been so far, and I'll vote for having a classic finish as we take a look at our game stats. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Incomplete. Oh my God.
Looking to pass. It's Aller. Fires left. It's caught. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a lot of answers.
Oh, my God.
It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. So now it's second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the right.
Let's go, Hudson. Let's go, Hudson.
And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Looking to throw on first down. And it's
wait, you didn't have. I thought you put something on the
shot. We got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right?
But he just got hurt.
Is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play.
Trying
to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Snap it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
They have been running ISOs in football since the beginning of time, right? They want to isolate that linebacker. A lot of times they're going to pull a guard. Great job by the defense seeing it, getting downhill, understanding where the ball's coming, going downhill, attacking it, and getting a big tackle for a loss.
Let's go.
They can't make the play on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to the big tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. To throw, it's SZN.
Let's go.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. The corners are walked up tight. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And you just wonder if this defense now is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit on their heels after that 4th down play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding. They're only up by 1 possession.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds and no gain on the play. Isn't the play-action fake supposed to make those guys take a half a beat before they come and destroy the quarterback?
Yes, trying to slow him down as much as possible, but it's on me reading that and me seeing it, and they didn't bite it at all. You better run the football effectively if you're going to run play-action, because they did not bite on the play-action fake at all.
They might sell it.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Peoples. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the 4th.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
The last drive of the season, man. Make it the last drive of the season.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. On the move, it's Singleton. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. He's going for it all. He's got it right. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
to scrounge
They missed
3
it.
yards
Oh!
out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And
It's
how
a
about
new
the
guy.
defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Pena. As he picks up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Nittany Lions started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. Scanning the field, it's Allard. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Penn State! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You've got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive in their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing quickly to the tight end. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the 1st down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket. So he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
Power football with the run. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Back to pass. It's SZN. Got him downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, bad news, he didn't get the 1st down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have 1 timeout. So there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Might be looking to run. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, great that is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do, just like practice. Knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
Higgins.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here comes the two-point try. Looking downfield, it's SZN. Finds his big tight end. He gets it in there for the two. Hard to believe they didn't settle for the time, and they take the lead here in the fourth. Fielded in the end zone, it's Martin. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. See what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He might want another play. Going right to work up top. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Catch in the middle. It's Ross. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Looking downfield on first down. There's the pressure. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Here's a throw downfield late. Makes a grab for a big play. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Aller. He fires to the left side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And that pick will seal the game as the clock strikes 0. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close.
Fuck. Talk about losing winnable games, bro. Shit. What? Oh.